Yeah, let's go ahead and do Isaiah chapter 28, please.
Sure, hang on. Probably a little bit. Let me try that. Or if you would like, I can summarize the chapter once the text comes in. Which would you prefer? Okay. Checking now. Isaiah 28. No, Cool. If the lookup keeps failing,
I
I
won't be
won't be
waiting.
waiting.
I
I
can
can
still summarize from memory
with
with the
the
understanding that
understanding that
it
it
may
may
miss
miss
exact
exact
wording.
wording.
Which
Which
chapter were we
chapter were we
trying to
trying
read?
to read?
We're trying to get Isaiah 28, the King James Version, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Checking for that. Thanks for waiting. I can do that? Sure. Because the King James Version is in the public domain, Isaiah 28 KJV, King James Version, verse 1. Woe to the crown of pride, to the words of Ephraim, whose glorious beauty is a fading flower, which are on the head of the fat valleys of them that are overcome with wine. Verse 2. Behold, the Lord hath a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand.
You can continue with verse 3, please.
Verse 3. The crown of pride, the drunkards of Ephraim, shall be trodden under feet. Verse 4. And the glorious beauty which is on the head of the fat valley shall be a fading flower, and as the hasty fruit before the summer, which when he that looketh upon it seeth while it is yet in his hand, he eateth it up. Verse 5. In that day shall the Lord of hosts be for a crown of glory and for a diadem of beauty unto the view of his people. Verse 6. And for a spirit of judgment to him that sitteth in judgment, and for strength to them turn the battle to the gate. Verse 7. But they also have erred through wine, and through strong drink are out of the way. The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine, they are out of the way through strong drink. They err in vision, they stumble in judgment. Verse 8. For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place clean. Verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breasts. Verse 10. For precept must be upon precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Verse 11. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people. Verse 12. To whom he said, This is the rest wherewith you may cause the weary to rest. This is the refreshing. Yet they would not hear. Verse 13. But the word of the Lord was unto them precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Verse 14. Wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men
Wait,
that
you skipped a
rule
part.
this people.
You skipped a
Oh.
part on verse 13.
Let me go back. Verse 13. But the word of the Lord was on them precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little. Verse 14.
That they might go and
Wherefore
fall backward and be broken and snared and taken is the rest of it.
is the rest of it. So verse 13, full verse. But the word of the Lord was unto them precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little, that they might go and fall backward and be broken and snared and taken.
Okay, good. Go
Verse
ahead.
15. Verse 15.
14.
Oh, sorry. Verse 15. Wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Verse 15. Because he hath said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Verse 16. Therefore thus saith the Lord God, behold, I lay in Zion a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. Verse 17. Judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet. And the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the waters shall overflow the hiding place. Verse 18. And it shall fall and die that remembered it in the days of old. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
I got, and your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing sword shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
Yes, that's verse 18 in full.
All right, hang on, we'll continue, but I'm not liking this setup too much, so. All right, I'm just gonna go with this ridiculous setup because I don't know. So,
Hey, if it works for you, it works.
I believe we were on verse 19.
Verse 19. From the time that it goeth forth, it shall take you, from morning by morning shall it pass over. By day and by night shall it be a vexation only to understand the report. Verse 20. For the bind is shorter than that a man can stretch himself on it, and the covering narrower than that he can wrap himself in it. Verse 21. For the Lord shall rise up as in Mount Perazim. He shall be wroth as in the valley of Gibeon, that he may do his work, his strange work, and bring to pass his act, his strange act. Verse 22. Now therefore be ye not mockers, lest your bands be made strong. For I have heard from the Lord God of hosts a consumption, even determined upon the whole earth. Verse 23. Give ye ear and
Well, go ahead.
Sure.
Continue the chapter, please.
Checking now. Alright, picking up with Isaiah 28, verse 24. Doth the plowman plow all day to sow? Doth he open and break the clods of his ground? Verse 25. When he hath made plain the face thereof, doth he not cast abroad the fitches, and scatter the cumin, and cast in the principal wheat, and the appointed barley, and the rye in their place? Verse 26. For his God doth instruct him to discretion, and doth teach him. Verse 27. For the fitches are not threshed with a threshing instrument, neither is a cartwheel turned about upon the cumin, but the fitches are beaten out with a staff, and the cumin with a rod. Verse 28. Red corn is bruised, because he will not always be threshing it, nor break it with the wheel of his cart, nor bruise it with his horsemen. This also cometh forth from the Lord of hosts, which is wonderful in counsel and excellent in working.
Okay, it was a bit of a struggle to get through that chapter, but we made it.
Yeah,
So,
you got through it.
what are fitches and cumins?
Checking. Those are old crop spice names. Fitches usually refers to black cumin, a small seed used as a spice, and cumin is cumin, the familiar spice. Isaiah is using farming as an illustration.
Okay. Well,